what is it? Is it Girls on Top? Or, that's not the name of them. The new girl group from SM. I saw, like, the New Year's thing, like, I caught it on Instagram, and they happened to be, like, on at the time. They were pretty cool. Yay, I'm finally live on YouTube! And it has excellent connection. Yay! I look forward to looking at what your work. Watch the stuff that I've, like, at least seen and heard, but you probably already know that. Because I'm, like, behind. And then I'll probably record some stuff either Tuesday or stick to my Wednesday. I gotta work on the next Miko's Music Connection and whatever else I have set up for the month. I don't even remember. I probably need to rewrite these post-it notes because they're like a mess. I have like 3 with like film ideas. But I've been crossing them off, so that's something. And then we gotta do a collab thing. Like lots of collab things. Oh, that sucks. That's SM for you. They'll block you real fast. Let me see how much battery I have. I know I didn't start off with a good amount of battery. I set myself up for failure with 54%. Okay. I am honestly not going to wait for anyone to pop in, but I'll give a little YouTube introduction since I got YouTube up. Hello YouTube, and hello Instagram, but it's just mostly my brother. I'm gonna be reading my positivity jar. I wrote, pretty much 2020 sucked, but I learned that a lot of people, learned a lot about themselves during that year, including myself, and it wasn't all bad, so I like to focus on the positives, I guess. So I started making this positivity jar that I haven't decorated yet, but I will. This was actually from a anime club project, but I had an extra jar, so it works. So the whole thing was I would put something good that would happen in the day in the jar. It doesn't have to be. This is December 9th. I'm also going to try to like separate them into months. Actually, let me see if I can get like my coworkers in the stream. That would be nice because some of them are like involved with it too. Like they're in here and they're a big part of my life. While I do that, how are you doing, Vanessa? Hope you're doing well. Happy New Year to everybody. I know I didn't really directly say that to most of you. Oh, this one is actually one with you, Vanessa. This is December 9th. I saw Monsta X The Dreaming with Nyx, Vanessa, and her little sis, Angie. So that one I did put in my jar. Thank you for going to the movies with me. It was such a good memory. I hope we could go to the movies more often. Sleeping a lot is very good. I did a lot of that as well. I'm only gonna be working like 3 days this week, so I've been trying to like, I don't know, get stuff good around the house. Well, not really around the house, mostly in my room, and like sleep and watch movies. I'm gonna message a couple people really quick, and I'll keep reading. I'm on Christmas, December 25th. There you go, YouTube, December 25th. I don't think anyone's joined YouTube yet. Anyway, sleep is very good and necessary. Oh my gosh, I can't spell. Alright, I'm gonna just keep going and we'll see who else shows up. Now it's getting like very hot. Alright, December 25th, Christmas is where I left off on, and then I will speed through these. I don't want to spend too much time online, and plus, the YouTube connection sucks. Let's see. Bonbons. Okay, December 25th. Enjoyed another Christmas with family. Also, hearts from my crush, Bacon. Hopefully he doesn't see this. Alright. Just gonna pull out a few more. This one is from June 4th. Hey, Tanya. This one's from June 4th. Got to see the family at Vanita's before the wedding. So, Dario knows all about that. So, I'll put that in the June pile. Alright, this one is from September 30th. Keep forgetting I got two cameras going on. Melikhalia's first album release. So, if you haven't heard of Melancholia, he has an Instagram channel and YouTube channel. He makes music. We've been friends for a really long time, since Maid Cafe days, and I'm happy for him. And I'm knocking stuff off my desk. I need to clean my desk. For all his success with his idol journey and whatnot. Hey, Sierra. Alright, I'm on. This one's August 17th. I already said I'm not doing these in order. I'm just kind of grabbing and going. This one says, I booked a dentist appointment by myself. Big adult goals. Alright, pull some more out. This one is from July 23rd. David Baca wrote an article urging the city to keep the revenue for the library. Thank you, David Baca, even though I'm sure you don't watch my YouTube channel, but that really meant a lot, I guess. It's a good thing. This one's from January 18th. I got to hang out with Angeline after many, many months because COVID. So, thank you, Angeline, for always making hanging out really fun. You're an awesome friend. I hope you continue to enjoy the Epic High album for many, many years to come. This one's from October 28th. My tights and gloves for Saki cosplay came in on time. So, I cosplayed Saki from Zombieland Saga for a Halloween contest at work, and I wanted to, get tights and gloves that match my paint, so I don't have to paint my body as much. And they came in just in time. So, that made me very, very happy. So hopefully I can utilize those tights and gloves in the future. Yes, rest in peace, Betty White. This one's from January 16th. Carolyn got a new car. I do remember this. She is my aunt, my former boss. So, yay! Oh, all the January stuff is like rising up to top. This one is from my birthday, January 5th. Finish puzzle with Maja and talk to Dario for 7.5 hours. That is an extremely long phone call. So, I appreciate every long phone call I get from, like, family and friends. Oh, goodness, Norma. Alright, this one is from January 9th. Yes, we do like to talk. Kicked off my first Discord stream of 2021. So, that's that one from January 9th. I think my first Discord stream is actually tomorrow. It's a Music Box Monday. The schedule will be posted on Discord probably today. That's the plan. Alright, this one is from April 5th. I keep getting dings. So this is from April 5th. Sorry, YouTube. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm embarrassed. I hope he doesn't, like, see this, so I'm just gonna change his name. So I chatted with... I'm just gonna say I chatted with a cute guy from work. Very specific dude. Some of you know who he is. I'm not gonna show off the post-it note in case he sees this, but that made my day. We don't get a lot of, you know, interesting, good-looking folks come to the library. Anyway, this one's from April 22nd. Oh my god, okay. So, same guy got his contact info and his Facebook info. So, there you go. I don't know if he watches my YouTube channel, but I hope he doesn't watch this one. I haven't, like, confessed to him yet, so that's a thing that's might hopefully happen this year. Alright, this is from the 19th. Dustin, one of my coworkers and friends, got Artist Alley table at Comic Palooza. So that was pretty awesome. He does a lot of 3D prints for Dungeons and Dragons, and he does like them like every month and paints them and stuff. It's really cool and awesome. I don't know if I'll like link his like page or whatever later, but alright, April 21st. Getting a lot of April stuff. Oh my god. Okay, if you're still here, Tanya, you're gonna like so laugh at this. My second date with Joe went really well. We have nicknamed him Coffee, and not because of his name. He is one of those like coffee connoisseur people, so I don't mind exposing him on here because you'll find out. Like, I cut ties with him. Okay, May 13th. Patron appreciated our hard work on sanitizing materials and offering a space, a safe space and free resources. So the lovely gentleman from the library. So, oh, I don't have them. May pile. There we go. I'm trying to separate them by month. Back to April 10th. Yes, April was a was a good month, I guess. watched Icon for Hire's album release live with Norma. So, Norma, if you ever hop on, it's another note about you. So they released a new album, I think it was called Amorphous, and I contribute to their Kickstarter again, and I did I wanted to get, I bought the package with the, tickets to their live stream, so they, of course, didn't have, in-person concert. They just had, online performance. So I got to watch that at work, and it hit the right time. It was during my lunch, and I'm just gonna check my battery on my phone. Alright, we're still good. Alright, so April 8th. Got my second shot, and Bonnie got her first. So I don't know why I held like that. So Bonnie, if you ever see this, here's your first note that I mentioned of you. First vaccine shot wasn't that bad. Mostly headache, sore arm, and that's about it. April 4th. Oh yeah, the second shot, I had chills, fever, it sucked. But I'm sure getting COVID is worse than that. Anyway, oh god. Alright, this is another one Tanya and Norma and Bonnie would get. Coffee meetup with Joe went well. So, this is a guy I met on Bumble, and I went on a couple dates with him, and we, texted a lot. That's about it. That's all I'm gonna say about that for now. March 28th. Do I have any March piles? I don't. So this is the first one from March. Filmed my first... Oh my god, what does this say? First... Trade? Oh! Yes! Okay, this one is for Dario. Filmed my first trade-off video for BM5, Blackpink's The Album. I still owe you this video. I'm going to work on this video while I'm off for my birthday, and hopefully I can get it to you. I just have to refilm a part because the video didn't film correctly on my computer, and I don't know why it do that like it's doing right now. I'm sure it's totally lagging on the YouTubes. Alright, another one from March. Actually, the next day, March 29th. Finally got my $1,400 stimulus check. Remember those? Remember stimulus checks? Oh my god. That was a time. I'm glad you're still looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to being done with it, because I feel bad that I've, waited so long. Oh no, I dropped 2 notes. I can't reach them. Ah! I really need to, clean my desk. This is ridiculous. Alright, May 17th. Okay. Mike, our new director, approved my field trip for Anime Club. So, we weren't really meeting in person very much this year, and I figured I'd kick off the summer, because we do summer reading program at my job, with a meetup at Teaside Tapioca, which is this boba tea place. And honestly, not a lot of people showed up. It was just Angeline, Tanya, and myself. But, things happen. It was still early. People were still being, super, super careful and whatnot. So maybe we can go to Teaside Tapioca again this year. Alright, March 8th. A lot of March stuff. I guess this is a year old. I don't know, I'm not gonna say her name. T and hubby made, wow, this is an incomplete sentence. I don't know what this is supposed to say. And Paris started her first day in circulation. Yeah, maybe it was, oh, I know what it's supposed to say. T and hubby made up. I think that's what it was supposed to say. Yeah, my supervisor, my current supervisor, her and her husband were, like, fighting, quite a bit, and then they finally, like, made up, so I thought that was, like, that's good, that's a positive thing. Like I said, the positivity jar doesn't have to be just stuff pertaining to myself, it could be other people, so. Alright, back to June. This is June 11th. Watch the hilarious Barb and Star go to Vistal Del Mar with Benita. I'll never forget that day. If you have never seen that movie, it is absolutely hilarious, and it's so stupid, and I wouldn't mind watching it again. Alright, June 12th. Robert made it back to Florida safely. So, Dario, you would know all about that one. I'll put that there. May 11th. Back in May. I think I do have a May pile. So that guy that I met, he joined my Discord. That's what this one says. I'm not gonna flip over the thing because it says his name. September 16th. I haven't had too many September. These post-it notes are pretty hard to open, kind of. Alright. Had a fantastic dinner at Russo's with parents for Masha's birthday. Yeah, her birthday was the 15th, so we celebrated the next day. And it was really good. I think originally we were gonna eat at Chili's, but they had like a really long wait, so we went to Russo's, and they're a really awesome restaurant. I like them. I go there every now and then if you haven't tried them. This is from September 6th, and I'm totally ripping this note. Made it home safely from Kansas City with Maja. So, this was from our family reunion. We went to Kansas City, and it was a really good trip. Yeah, I don't mind telling you about it, Vanessa. I'm pretty open about it. Maybe you'll hear about it at the party. Alright, speaking of parties, this is from January 26th. Got a second chance to pre-order Trembling Bambi album and got my $600 stimulus check. More stimmy! So Trembling Bambi is Koichi from Majibure, or he used to be part of Majibure, and now he's, like, in another, like, duo thingy with, like, the former singer of Majibure, Suzuku. I think he's still going under that name. And, Fake Star was doing this, like, pre-order thingy, and I overslept, and I was freaking out that I missed the pre-order, and then they reopened it, and it's all in, like, this YouTube video where I did, like, a whole unboxing of like, Fake Star stuff, so you can, like, hear all that whole story. I don't think I've had Mod Pizza before. I'll have to try them out. Maybe we can, like, go together or something. Alright, June again, June 13th. And also my foot's asleep. I gotta switch sitting positions. Alright. It's another one about my brother. Dario made it home safely. Glad you made it home safely. I believe that's also from our sister's wedding. So we went at we went home at different times. Another one from June. This is the 19th. Ashley called and we talked for a couple hours. So Ashley's a very good friend of mine that I met at church. We have been friends for probably 20 years now. And we don't really get to talk too often, but when we do, we talk for a very long time. And I've noticed that that's the pattern with a lot of my phone conversations. It's people I haven't really talked to in a really long time, so we talk for hours. Alright, this is May 15th. So remember that guy I went on 2 dates on? I broke things off with him. Like, most people would think that, like, this would be, like, a bad thing, but oh my gosh, he was toxic. He wanted to, like, speed. He was running a marathon, and I was still doing, like, warm-ups. Like, I think he was looking for a wife, and I'm like, you still a stranger, I don't know you. So, I'm sure that wasn't a good day for him, but it was a good day for me. I didn't need that kind of hassle. This is from May 18th, so 3 days later. Finished Ghost Stories with Anime Club and announced good news. I don't remember what the good news was. Maybe it was that we could meet in person, but Ghost Stories was really good. I'm glad we got to watch it. I didn't know there was, like, another episode that I've never watched, so I'm glad I watched that. Alright, another one from June. This is June 7th. Alright, this is another one for my brother. Stayed up late with Dario playing YouTube K-pop quizzes. It's the little things in life, I guess. I'm glad that he's gone into those. I love doing YouTube K-pop quizzes. I think I also got him into the Sporkle ones, and I can't wait to, like, revisit my old Sporkle quizzes that I suck at that I've been posting. Those are old. Alright, this is from January 1st of last year, so almost a year later. So, got to welcome the new year with folks, despite 2/3 of us sleeping through the midnight ring-in. I remember this. I think the only person who was awake, I think it was me. I think I was the only one who was awake. If not, it was Dad. I'm trying to remember. But it's funny that, like, most of us were asleep. This year, all of us were awake to ring in the year. I wanted to, like, pop open, like, one of those, like, sparkling grape bottles, because I have, like, one, and then I have, like, a sparkling grape, not grape, sparkling, like, rosé, but it's, like, non-alcoholic, that I hadn't finished. I thought about, like, busting out that, but I was, like, already, like, drinking ginger ale. So there was, like, I, like, just, like, cracked open a can, so there was, like, no point in, like, making another drink when I already had one. And plus, and also I do have, like, wine, I guess I could have had, but I hadn't really, like, been eating, like, actual, like, food. I'm on this, like, I already said this with, like, Dario, but, like, I'm on this, like, solid food, not really diet, but I can only have solid food for, like, a week or so. I went to the dentist this past Wednesday, so that's why I'm on the solid food diet, even though it's not really a diet, but that's all I can eat. Alright, so back to the notes. This is August 18th. Nothing majorly wrong with my teeth. Yay! What a coincidence. So, yeah, I think this one is, yeah, so I booked my appointment, and then I was like, hey, my tooth hurts, what's up? And they were like, oh, you just have, like, this plaque built up. Actually, you probably should have a deep clean, and that's the whole reason with the, like, soft food thing. So, they numb your gums, and they do one side, and then you have to go back and do the other side, so I can only chew on my right side right now. I can't do my left. Alright, May 28th. Which so far is the majority of my notes. Angie Thomas Zoom meeting. She's so inspirational. If you don't know who Angie Thomas is, she is an author of The Hate You Give, Concrete Rose, and well, I can't even remember what the last book is. I was so confident I was doing so well. I suck as a library worker. I can't even look it up. I mean, I guess I could, but what's the point? Anyway, she's a young adult author, and Dustin, who runs the young adults services and section and stuff, got Angie Thomas to kick off the summer reading program at the library, so I got to be part of the Zoom, and listening to her was just extremely inspirational, and I wish her even more success in 2022. Alright, we're back in June. June was a very busy time. Met Leslie's mom, sister, and niece, and some of the Haynes family. So, Daria will definitely know all about that. So, family's very important, and I'm glad I got to, meet so much of my family that I didn't know. Unfortunately, some of that is tied to something that wasn't good in the year, but it's nice to, focus on the positive of it. I lost my grandmother on my dad's side of the family, my biological dad's side of the family, so I got to meet so many aunts, uncles, cousins, that I've never met before. So that was really eye-opening. June 9th, the next day, had lunch with Corky, Maja, Aunt Linda, Grant, and Gertrude, and Jerome at Cracker Barrel. These are just all my family. Yeah, that's what it's called, On the Come Up. Thank you, Dario, to the rescue. I knew it was some hip-hop phrase. That's the other Angie Thomas book that I couldn't think of. Alright, keep chugging along. September 5th. Participated in my first paint and sip with family. So, on our family reunion, I signed up for the paint and sip, and I've always wanted to do one, and it was super fun. Hey Larry, what's up? Long time no see. Oh wait, I still have notes up here. Ha ha ha. Thank you, Google, too. Alright, June 10th, which I'm sure is more wedding stuff. Got to meet more of the Haynes family and Grandma Maggie's at Grandma Maggie's visitation. So that's my grandmother. So she had so many kids and so many grandkids and so many great-grandkids and so many great-great-grandkids. It is very overwhelming. You have a good year too, Larry. It's good seeing you, even though it's just a bubble on Instagram, but I hope we can see each other soon. Alright, June 14th. Co-workers made a cute or sexy welcome back K-pop banner. I have yet to post this on my Facebook, but I was off for a while and they made me this cool banner. And yeah, eventually I'll put it on Facebook, and maybe I'll put it on Instagram too. Also, I hope your family has a really awesome year too, Larry. You and your wife and your baby. Alright, June 6th. Sienna and Paul make it home safely. So, you can tell them that they're obviously in Majar. That was also from the wedding. Alright, June 27th, where it kind of looks like... Oh, that would be awesome. She's such a cutie. Alright, June 27th. Saw The Conjuring 3 with Bonnie. It is a movie I have yet to review, but I will. If you're bored, you can watch my Conjuring 1 and 2 review on my YouTube channel. Okay, June 23rd. And yes, we got families for days. Had fun day at Baybrook Mall with Ashley, Angeline, and Maja. I believe we went to go see Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard, which was good. First one was better, but this one was just as enjoyable. Also haven't done a review or anything like that. June 30th. Saw In the Heights with Maja. Another movie I haven't reviewed yet. It's a musical by Lin-Manuel Miranda. Good movie if you haven't seen it yet. If you like musicals. July 4th, Independence Day. Let's see what this has to say. Went to church in person for the first time since pandemic. Mostly I've been watching it online. I'm still not consistently going to church in person, but I'm trying to get a little bit better with that. You should see it. It was actually pretty good, Dario. But, let's see. January 22nd. Made it to Sugarland safely with fam. So, we went to my uncle's wedding. And that's where it was. And I finally got to, go to Kinokuniya in person, which was awesome. It's a bookstore, if you don't know that. I've made a haul video, too. Okay, January 21st. Had a great powwow with Norma and Tanya at Russo's. So, I don't know if you're still on here, Tanya, but I really enjoy that, and we need to do that again, for sure. Looks like June has a lot of notes so far. Thought it was May, but definitely June's stacking up. Alright, July 20th. Gained 2 new members in Anime Club, and I made a little anime happy emoji face. I don't know if it's gonna focus, but there's my little happy emoji face. Where's July? There we go. I always am happy when I get new Anime Club members, even if they don't show up all the time, but as long as they know that they're always welcome, that's all that matters. July 22nd. Went to Chili's for dinner with circulation department except Kathy. Sad face. So that's the department I work in at work. This was our one of our last going outs with my aunt. So also I just realized I need to change the title on the stream. Wow, that's awful. I'll do that later. Alright, January 25th. Back in January. So hungry. Got Breeze, aka Utahime package. I doubt she'll jump in the stream because she's a very, very busy person. But Utahime is her cosplay name. She's awesome. You can check her out on Instagram. I think she's on Twitch too. I used to join her Twitch channel, but I haven't been on Twitch for a very long time. But I sent her something from when I was in LA. We met in LA at LA Comic Con. She was one of the guest cosplayers, and learned that we like K-pop. We both like K-pop, And the Super M pop-up store was there, so I got her something from there, and I meant to, like, give it to her in person, but the timing was not good because I was also going to a film festival at the same time. So I got her address and sent it to her, and then she sent me something back in return. I still need to watch the Scorpion Mortal Kombat movie with her. I already watched it. Sorry. It was good. I wouldn't mind watching it again. Ugh. Okay, maybe the link's not good. Maybe this is a better link. Norm is trying to find me. Alright. November 15th. Claudia started as our new customer experience supervisor. So she somewhat took my aunt's position. Somewhat. I've been really enjoying her presence. That's all I'm going to say for now. November 23rd. Had a very eye-opening one-on-one with Claudia. Hopefully that isn't going to be our last one, but she's been very helpful. November 2nd. Got surprised by the arrival of CL's first album, Alpha, on my desk. So, I was not expecting it to come in, but it did, and I've been getting packages at my job, so I'm just like, yes, CL's album. I still haven't listened to it yet, in case you're wondering. But I will. Right now, I'm kind of going alphabetically on my shelf, my K-pop shelf, and I will loop back around. I'm trying to go in order of, like, video, I guess, so I'm going with, like, one batch, and then I'll come back for the second batch in alphabetical order and stuff. Right now I'm listening to Dean's album in my car. I need to catch up and post what I'm listening to in my car on my Instagram story. I hadn't done that in a while for reasons. To not spoil the Blackpink, the album video that I need to finish. And then eventually I'll catch up. Anyway, December 29th. Dentist cleaning went well, and 4.5-hour call with Slima. She is a friend I met at UNT. That was recent. So, that was a really good phone conversation. She always gives me positive energy, encouragement. So, I really appreciate her as a friend. June 5th. Sienna became Mrs. Pretty. Happy marriage, sis! So you can share that with her if you want. There you go, June. Big ol' stack. This is June, by the way. It is thick stack. Alright, November 26th. My stomach is like, hurry up, I'm hungry. You hadn't eaten anything all day. Alright. November 26th, filmed 2 declutter videos. I have yet to post these, but they will be up momentarily. I have to like space them out among all my other video ideas. One is some more figure stuff, and the other is like K-pop stuff. November 16th, got free Korean coffee packets at Karina's Asian Market. This is a new Asian market store that opened here in Galveston, and we were talking, and I mentioned something about boba and like cans of boba. I bought some from the first one I got was from H Mart when I went on my trip to San Antonio, and then they have them at Culture Shock at Baybrook Mall. So I bought a banana one for Faja and another like brown sugar one for myself because I like the brown sugar. Not really into matcha flavors, and I don't really like banana, I guess. It's just a weird flavor. Like, I don't mind it mixed with like strawberry, like in smoothies, but I don't know, maybe it's like I'm just not used to it. Anyway, we are back in March. Do I have a pile for March? I do have a pile for March. Okay. March 3rd. Went to Cinemark and Webster first time in 2021 with Maja. Minari was beautiful. Which I agree. If you haven't seen Minari, very, very good movie, worth all of the awards and the accolades. Alright, we're back in January. This is the 14th. Norma tested negative for COVID. We like to see negative results. So, January 8th. Maja got a new car. It is a great car, too. Aged coffee is the best thing that happened on that day. Yes! Because it was a free packet of Korean coffee. I still haven't tried the packet yet. I think I'm supposed to, like, put it in hot water and then pour the packet in and then store it or whatever. I have some other coffees to try. I also have some videos I filmed of me trying this, like, BTS hot brew coffee. I don't think you can see it in the... Yeah, you can see it. Instagram people can see it. I don't think YouTube people can see it. But on my bookshelf, where it says 7, there are 2, like, bottles. You can see one, but it's those little hot brew coffees. I can grab one really quick. Ah. It's just these. So I got one with Jungkook on it for mom, and I got RM obviously. So I filmed a video of me trying it cold, and then the other one, she took too long to drink it, so I just drunk it because it expired like a couple days later or something, but I tried it hot. So, stay tuned for that video, because I don't have a lot of, like, trying stuff. Hello, Banana Slug. I think I know who you are. I think he's Waffles. I have not had the BTS meal. Have you had the BTS meal? Alright, March 5th. Talked to Chat on phone after 1.5 years. She is my cousin, so there you go. That's who that is. She was like the primary person who did my hair, but lately somebody else has been doing my hair since I like cut it this short and I've been dyeing it purple, so yeah. Well, that's unfortunate about that BTS mill, but I bet those bags like sold for a lot, for like ridiculous amount of money. Okay, March 6th. The Chat and Cameron came by to visit. That is her son. We hadn't seen them in a very long time, so it's always good to see family. January 13th. Talked to Melissa for 3 hours and helped sort my checky. If you want to hear about the story, I think it's in my Chaotic Harmony COVID checky project declutter thing. She is one of the co-owners of Chaotic Harmony. I was trying to sort out my checky by band, and I was just having a really hard time trying to decipher using Google. so she helped me a lot, and then we like talked for quite a bit of time because we only see each other at conventions. Okay, January 17th. I got my first massage and I felt like Jello, and there's this like face that I drew. I don't know if you can see it. It's like a starry-eyed, open mouth, like, whoa, this is the best. I wanted to like book another massage like for this week, but that's kind of soon, so I want to like revisit the person who I got the massage from because it was really nice. Great birthday present to myself. Alright, January 24th. Parents got their first COVID shots. We like to see them. Go get vaccinated if you haven't done so. Hey, Normas. You missed some of the notes that had your name in it. Okay, March 23rd. Got a surprise call from David. He's someone who used to work with me. He was kind of like an uncle. We used to like hang out and go to the movies and stuff. Alright, this is from the day before, March 22nd. Ugh. Paris is starting to open up. I guess she was very closed off in the beginning. I don't know. It's interesting looking back to how I felt about certain people from the past to like now. Things change. Alright, this is from September 3rd. Had fun playing games with family and at meet and greet and in the room. So Dario would know all about that one. Because we played the Uno Attack and then we played some card games in the room. And I was at the family reunion. That was fun. I always enjoy family time if you haven't noticed from my notes. Alright, March 21st. Bree did my hair, and we bonded more. Different Bree. This one is a Bree from my job. She always offered to, like, do my hair, so I let her, and it didn't turn out in the color that she wanted, and I'm sure you've seen it in some of my videos. Like, I'm red. It was supposed to be like a ombre thing at first, and it didn't quite work out, so she was just like, I'll just throw some more, like, fuchsia or whatever. And at first it was kind of like, oh no, it's gonna cut off my, like, live thingy. Instagram, don't you worry. It's gonna cut off, but I'm gonna jump back on live. Hold on. Okay. Oh no! Okay. I haven't done this in who knows how long. The Instagram live thing. This is why I don't mess around with Instagram that much. Sure, whatever. Excuse me for a second while I type in my title for my Instagram. Positive vibes. Can't spell. 2021. post, I guess. Alright. I don't know how long that takes. Let me jump back in Instagram Live. Yeah, boo for time limits. What's up with that? Alright. Back again, Instagram. That's silly. Okay, so March 20th. Finally tried my anxiety meds. So, all for taking care of your mental health. I'm still learning to take care of my mental health. And I should probably take my anxiety medication more often. But I'm glad I learned that was, like, that's what was wrong with me. I thought that was Mark from NCT in the background, but it's Chen. Yes, it's Chen! Big ol' Chen. He's been there for several years now. So, yeah. If I had anyone from NCT, it would definitely be Johnny. Or 10. Okay, January 23rd. Went to Kinokuniya in Kuroshiro, Kauai for the first time with Maja, and Uncle Larry got married. So, there's that. The reason why I went to Sugarland, because I mentioned that earlier. I could spend so much money at a bookstore. Very dangerous. Alright, January 7th. Found a vehicle that Maja might like and received mail from Ryoko and Anika. Sorry. Ryoko-sama is, I call her my otosan, which means father in Japanese. And we have been friends for probably more than 10 years too. We've just been online friends. We've never met in person, but one day I would like to meet her. But every now and then we exchange gifts, mostly. Lately it's just been around the holiday season. So they sent me something back, and they didn't really have to, but I really enjoy their, like, their gifts and surprises. Let's see. Oh, Vanessa subscribed. Awesome. And Duolingo told me that it used a streak freeze because I didn't practice my Spanish or Japanese or some language yesterday. Because I'm like, nah, I'm going to watch Captain Marvel. I started watching the Marvel Cinematic Universe now in chronological order. So I just watched the first two, Captain America and Captain Marvel. I also rewatched Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse because it's something I need to return to work, actually, and I've been holding on to that for a very long time. So now I've rewatched it. It's still a really good movie. Maja's never seen it, but she saw parts of it and then she fell asleep, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, May 26th. Found the perfect dress for Sienna's wedding. That is my sister, so I still need to, like, get that dress, like, dry cleaned at some point. It's just been hanging on my door since I got back. And that was from June. Yeah, there you go. Anyway, May 27th. The next day. Robert reached out to me about Grandma Maggie's past and rest in heaven. I don't know. I guess the positive thing is that he reached out, and we're still working on our relationship, and I'm still open to continue to bridge our connection. So, I mean, it sucks that she passed, but I'm glad that I got to meet her the few times that I have. March 12th. Got my first COVID shot. I already said kind of how I felt about that. You know, headache, sore arm, and the second dose was worse. Alright, let's dump some more notes. We're almost getting there to the end. We're almost there. Okay, February 26th. I don't think I have a stack for February, so there we go. Received my first package from Kudoshiro Kawaii. So they sell Japanese fashion, and I saw some stuff that I liked, and I tried on some stuff when I was there in Katy, Sugarland area, but I couldn't like afford it at the time because I bought so much like books and stuff at Kinokuniya, and I bought stuff from Eve Pink, so I couldn't quite do the fashion thing. So I ordered those things on their website, and eventually I'll have a video up with all the stuff that I've bought from them. There's like another outfit I want to get from them if it's not sold out, and hopefully it'll fit me well, but I'm kind of worried about that. Like, I'm worried about like the pants being too short or the sleeves being too short, because I have long arms, I have long limbs, so that's a constant problem. Anyway, February 15th, we lost power, but we have hot water. If you live in Galveston, you know what that's all about. That was from, or if you live in Texas, because that affected all of Texas, that was from the big freeze. So, even though we lost power, we still had hot water, but eventually, we didn't have hot water or power, and that kind of sucked, but we made it through. We were survivors. February 28th, oh, I spelt this wrong. Went to Galveston Theater for first time in 2021. Willy's Wonderland was awesome. Eventually, I will make a video of this. Anyone can Japanese fashion, so yeah, you should do it. Alright, November 3rd. I got to see Xander. Oh my god. It's another gushy thingy. Not really gushy, but I got to see Xander, cute waiter, at Star Cinema again last night in Soho. Was great. So there you go. I really did like Last Night in Soho. I'm trying to contemplate whether I want to buy it when it comes out on DVD or not. I doubt Xander will ever watch my videos, but I just want you to know you're cute and you have a cute accent. Anyway, December 2nd, David stopped by the library. That same former co-worker that I said that I consider an uncle. No one is dying over there, right? Not that I know of. I think we're all good. Right now, like, well, okay. I feel like the temperature in my room is a totally different temperature than the rest of the house. So if they're, like, cold, my room's, like, hot, and vice versa. I don't know. But I'm pretty comfortable. Right now I'm kind of hot because of the light, and I'm wearing a hoodie. So everyone's fine. It's not that bad as long as you don't go outside. It's just windy, like cold and windy. Alright, October 19th. Do I have a pull for October? I have one. I have one sticky from October. Okay. Oh, really? Did she like it? Did Anne like the Soho movie? Oh, the sirens. That's from outside. I don't know. I think they were just passing by. But everyone's okay here. I mean, if they weren't, I'm sure they would knock on the door and be like, something's going on, we gotta go. Alright, October 19th, 3-year anniversary of Anime Club was successful. So, I don't know if you're still there, Vanessa, I don't think you are, but this was super fun. We played Anime Jeopardy. I gave out a prize for Teesside Tapioca. and we dressed up because it was for Halloween. It was so much fun, and I can't wait to like do something like that again. Although ultimately I would like to not like be working there around the time, but I am gonna miss my club because anime club brings me joy. It's like one of the few joys I have working at the library, which is sad. Anyway, positive vibes. That's what this whole video is about, right? So, November 10th, saw Eternals with Maja. So, like everything else that I've seen in this jar, haven't made a review yet, but I actually did like Eternals. I think it could have been better, but I think it would have been more suited as a series than a movie, because there were some characters I wanted to like learn more about. But I don't think it's as bad as everyone says it is, but it definitely could have been handled better. Also, all the movies are like way too long. Like, they don't need to be like 2 hours. Like, even like Encanto and Sing are like almost 2 hours long. It's ridiculous. Or they are 2 hours long. It's just ridiculous. Like, people don't have time for that. I mean, maybe they do because pandemic. I don't know. Oh, I'm surprised she liked it too. Well, that's good. Okay, November 14th. Filmed 5 videos. Apparently I wrote 4, but it was actually 5. There we go. Hopefully I can, like, do something similar to that this week. Alright, October 20th. Slowly getting through. Filmed Kudoshio Kawaii Hall with Maja's help with a little heart. There we go. That's gonna be a fun video to edit. I now have a microphone, so I get to play with that. Even though I have a mic here built in my computer, and then I have a mic on my webcam that I'm using right now, I did want to, like, kind of improve my sound quality, even though I don't think anyone's really complained about my sound quality. But I'm going to be doing some commentary over the video, but it's the first time I ever done, like, a fashion haul. So I look forward to seeing how that turns out. October 23rd. This is one of our patrons, or customers now that we're calling them, that comes in the library. One of our regulars, long time customer, Michelle Kelleher, made us yummy cupcakes. Those cupcakes were so delicious. I can taste them right now. That's how good they were. She always bakes us stuff. She made us Christmas cookies too. She's talented woman. September 9th. If I can open it. There we go. Filled all paint and sip spots for Anime Club. So I did a paint and sip with my lovely daughter Darcy. She's not really my daughter, obviously, but one of my good friends, Darcy, from high school. They've always had paint and sip classes at the library, so I asked her if she wanted to do an anime related one, and all the spots filled, so it was awesome. Okay, it was very fun too. October 7th, tested negative again for COVID. I forgot I had to like test twice because I tested too soon. That sucked. Getting tested is not a fun experience if you haven't done it before. October 4th. Parents got booster shot. I haven't gotten my booster yet. I don't know when I'll get my booster. I've just been kind of, I don't know, whatever's about it. Like, it's important. I probably should. I don't know. October 3rd. made it to church. That's always good. Today, I also have made it to church as well, and I got to see our new pastor-elect. He kind of runs things a little bit differently than the previous pastor too, but you gotta get used to new people. October 5th, I have an amazing team in circulation. Still true. Still super true. Three of our people were out during quarantine, and I had to be in charge, and they were just super on board, and that was just made me very happy. They were very flexible, and I really appreciate that, and I still appreciate the team that we have. Okay, July 7th, started my 2-week vacay. Oh my gosh, I loved that vacation so much. I can't wait to post pictures and stuff. By the way, I am gonna work on a highlight video, because I know I didn't make one last year, but I'm just gonna combine the 2 years. I know a lot didn't happen, but I feel like it's important to share the good things that happened during bad times. September 15th, yeah. Took Maja out for her B-Day to see Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings. So, there you go. Very good movie. Could have been better, but it was good. July 11th. Went to San Antonio with Bonnie and Verona. That was my part of my 2-week vacay. I enjoyed every bit of that. Oh my gosh, that is some alliteration right there, BM5. Alright. Starting to become an expert in opening these Post-its. September 29th, first part of deep cleaning went well. I've kind of already mentioned this with the whole dentist thing, so I'm sure there's a post-it that says that my second part of my deep cleaning went well too, and it was a lot shorter. So I guess depending when this ends, I'll either make some mac and cheese or some ramen, or both, because I'm just that hungry. August 30th. I don't know if this is actually a positive thing or not. Oh wait, it is, kind of. Okay. I'm not gonna say her name, but T appointed me as library manager, but really I'm my title is Library Technician 1? That's my title. That's my official title. Is there a pile for August? There is not. New pile. Hello, August. So, what that means is there used to be your supervisor, assistant manager, and library assistant 1 or whatever, so I became assistant manager, but now it's called library technician. Alright, October 1st. I won Subcase Shop's monthly giveaway on Instagram. I never win anything, and that shocked me so much, and then I freaked out because Instagram was down and I couldn't submit what album I wanted to pick, which was hard because I buy a lot of K-pop CDs. So there wasn't too many choices that I had, so you'll see it in a future video of more Subcase Shop stuff I bought, which isn't much, but I'll mention the giveaway again. But I picked a good one. Hopefully, I hadn't listened to the album, but I have faith that it's good because I really like the artist. So, October 31st, Halloween. Second annual Halloween horror endurance run was successful. Also supported Maja's church talk speech. She had a talk thingy at church, and Faja and I went and supported her, and that was awesome. And last year was my second year of doing the Halloween horror endurance run, and it was super fun. And I got to keep track of it on Letterboxd, and I'll probably make a video of my stats from Letterboxd, because that was pretty interesting to find out. June 15th. Maja made it home safely, and a fallen light pole missed James's truck and my car. Because stuff happens. I'm sure this was after... Yeah, because she was staying there longer than I was in Kansas, so... But I think, the wind was really strong that day, and it knocked over the light pole on the property. But yeah, it missed both of our vehicles, thank God. August 27th, Carolyn retired after 43 years of service, and it looks like she is really enjoying her retirement. I think she's on the beach and stuff. I guess we'll have to look forward to this. Okay. Yeah. It's gonna probably be a very short one, because I don't really order from them very often. I wish Eve Pink implemented, a loyalty point thing, like them and Yes Asia and Sea to Japan do, but whatevs. Alright, July 13. Had a fun-filled day at SeaWorld despite the rain. This was during my San Antonio trip. Once we got through the gate, before we got to the gate, actually, when we got out of the car, it started to lightly rain, and then it started to, rain a little bit harder, and then once we got to, the ticketing area, even though we didn't need tickets, it started to pour. It sucked. But we made it to, where the dolphins were, the inside area. They kind of, were helping people, hey, if you want to be inside, you can go check out the dolphins down there. And so a lot of people were just hanging out there to just get out of the rain and look at the dolphins, so that was a really fun day. We only got to see, half the park. We didn't even get to, see the part with, all the rides and stuff, but maybe next time. July 12th, went to the Alamo for the first time. This is also from my vacation. There you go, July 17th. Made it home safely from San Antonio. I would not mind going back again. It was super fun. January 31st, shifted my manga for K-pop. And then I ended up having to shift it again because I didn't allocate enough space that I needed to. So now the big bookcase behind me is nothing but music. All of my manga, most of it is on the smaller bookcase over here. You see it in some videos, and then another part of it is under my bed. And then I bought a new basket and another container so I can shift some more, because I'll probably never stop buying manga. Okay, December 3rd, finally aired my grievances to Claudia. So, that was a emotional-ish day. December 31st, I honestly just wrote this one today because I forgot to, I didn't get a chance to write it the day of. But I watched 500 movies. I broke my record from last year. I watched 500 movies. The last movie I saw was The Thing. And technically I ended it in 2022, but I started it in 2021, so I counted it for last year. So I watched 500 movies. September 2nd, made it to Kansas City and Olathe with Maja safely. We love to see travels, safe travels, all the safe travels. May 2nd. Faja avoided a potential car accident. I remember this day. I went to church with him, and this guy just bolted out of nowhere on the major street, and something like instinctively like kicked in him to like stay at the red light, and this guy just sped through like a red light and then almost hit a parked car and U-turned and just, I don't know, just drove off somewhere. I don't know. Dad has some good reflexes. Yeah, it is good to get things off your chest, and I need to do that more often. Maybe I should like get back into journaling. I've thought about looking into getting like a professional and talking all of my frustrations out. I still want to like get back into yoga, but I haven't successfully done that at all last year. I bought a new mat and everything and set my alarm for the time, but didn't pull the trigger. So I definitely need to take care of my mental health better. July 14th, completed the escape room with 2 extra minutes. Not saying that we had 2 extra minutes to spare, but the lady gave us 2 extra minutes to finish because we were like at the very end of the puzzle. But the escape room was really fun. Bonbon's daughter first, she picked out which room we were gonna do, and at first she wasn't like into it, and then she got into it and started talking like a pirate because it was a pirate themed thing. And it was super fun. I love escape rooms. This is the second time I did an escape room. July 15th, the next day, rode most of the rides we wanted at Six Flags Fiesta, Texas. That was super fun. There were maybe 1 or 2 rides that were closed for cleaning or service or whatever. Oh look, it's the next day again, July 16th. Visited the Ripley's Museum and made up for yesterday at Six Flags Whitewater Bay. So, what I planned when we went to Six Flags was we were going to ride whatever rides that we wanted to and then go to the water park glass, so we'll be all wet, whatever, and dry off. But I didn't know that they closed an hour early, so V was upset, I was upset, especially because I dropped my drink on a hot day and I had a nice ice cold Sprite, and I dropped my, like, the souvenir lid just fell and onto the floor, and I'm just like, I'm not gonna get mad, I have what I wanted, which was funnel cake. We can come back the next day and do just water park stuff, because the tickets weren't that expensive, so that's what we did. Thought I had a bottle of water. Oh, there it is. Bottle of water. Okay. Think we're at halfway point. Legend Planner is good even without using the planner part. I will look into that. Please share that with me. The bad thing about, like, me trying to, like, schedule things, well, as far as, like, tasks, if I write them down, I won't do them at all. I don't know why. But, if it's, like, me planning, like, a vacation or something, I'm good about that. But it's just, like, just everyday stuff I'm terrible at. I used to have, like, tasks and stuff on one of my old phones for, like, when I was writing for, Treasure Box, and for my stuff on the channel and my blog. Like, I was awful at it. Like, I would not follow the schedule at all. I'd be like, whatever. I'm just bad at it. I don't know why. September 25th. Got to chit chat with Jessica Hayes on another chill Saturday. She's a semi-regular patron at the library. So, I saw her and I was just like, she kind of looks familiar. I think I know her, and I think she said the same thing. Yeah, I don't think you'll make it either. I'm sorry. But it's okay. It's gonna get saved in the archive and I'll share you the link. Because I have like a small little pile on my desk, on my keyboard, and then I got like this many in the jar. There we go. So, I'm trying! Give me a sec. Okay. September 23rd, officially became Library Technician 1, formerly known as Assistant Manager. I've kind of already explained that. Now I'm like speed reading for the sake of my brother, but I don't think we're gonna make it. Okay, September 21st. Paint and Sip with Anime Club was successful. Yay! I still have my painting too. It's in my closet, so I'm not gonna like pull it out or anything. But she did Ghibli characters, because I thought that was the easiest, because everybody loves Ghibli. She did one of the Soot Sprites, Calcifer from Howl's Moving Castle. The Soot Sprites are from Spirited Away. No Face, also from Spirited Away, and, oh my gosh, what was the last one? Oh, the little, tree spirit from, was it Totoro? I think it was Totoro. Hey, September 4th. Went on an informative Black History tour in Kansas City. I know some people said it was kind of boring, but I thought it was interesting. I just wish we kind of could have, like, stayed in certain places a little longer, but I think that was more on the fault of the Family Reunion Planning Committee. That's all I'm going to say with that. Alright, September 14th, the day before Maj's birthday, also Yavi's birthday. Alright, survived Hurricane Nicholas. We did have that. I think it was just like super windy. Maybe water. I don't even remember. That's how much of an impression he made. This one doesn't even have a date on it. It just says sometime in August. Which is funny. Just so you can see, it just says sometime. Whoop, there we go. Sometime in August. Yeah. And coincidentally, this is for you, my brother. There you go, got a new job at Pluckers. There you go. Congrats! August pile. There we go. September 1st. I'm glad I hadn't done my nails yet. This is kind of ruining it. Eventually I do need to, like, paint them or something. I think I'm thinking of, like, doing press-ons, but I'm also thinking about painting them. I don't know, but I need to cover up, like, the dye from my hair, because it's still, like, rubbing off. Anyway, September 1st, saw Candyman with Christina and Norma's. It was good. I don't know why some people were complaining about, like, oh, why is it, focusing on racism and stuff, blah, blah, blah. Why do we need that in movies? And it's like, did you not watch, like, the first Candyman? It's also about racism. Okay, you're gonna see a weird angle, you two people. I'm checking my fan on my laptop. So I'm like, is this even on? Okay. I think it's just really hot because I'm streaming. Just like my phone is like burning up. I only got 70% battery. Okay. February 18th. Faja brought us KFC because okay. Because everybody loves KFC. I mean, I totally miss Popeyes. Like, lately the one on Broadway has been closed. for a while, and I miss Popeyes. I like them more than KFC, but KFC's okay. I thought about going to KFC today, but I had to, like, tell myself, like, remind myself, like, dude, you still can't, like, have chicken. Like, don't push yourself. You can't rush recovery. February 16th, Great Uncle Leon went back home from the hospital. He's been kind of sick for a while, and Dad's been kind of, like, in and out, like, taking care of him and whatnot. But he's doing well. He's in good spirits. February 7th. Yeah, it's so funny. February 7th, first YouTube stream was successful, gained 7 new subscribers and 1 patron. How about that? I think the 1 patron's just Norma, honestly. And you know what? I cracked like 120. Like had like 121 was the most I had this year, and then I lost those 2. And I'm just like, is it because I hadn't posted in like a week or 2? Like, guys, just wait. I mean, some days I feel like making explanation posts of like why I haven't posted, like, so I've been sick, I had the flu, and then lady stuff happened, then I had like some weird cold sinus thing, I don't know. Subscribers come and go, and that's fine. I know who the faithful ones are. January 26th, surprisingly got a refund for Angel Wing backpacks. So, sometimes Facebook, like, gives you these advertisements of things that you might like because they, like, totally stalk the algorithm, and that's what you, like, get for getting free services. They just stalk your search and stuff. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I will buy these Angel Wing backpacks for Bonnie and myself. And then I found out that it was a scam. So I asked for a refund, not knowing that I would get the refund or not. And I got the refund. So that's what that's all about. January 12th. Also, do your research before you buy stuff online. Especially through those, like, Facebook advertisements. You gotta make sure those are legit. Okay. We found most of the holds that were missing when internet was down. So I guess the internet was down at work, and we had to find everyone's requests on the shelf, and we found most of them. Okay, February 1st. Cheyenne returned to work, and I got a check from UTMB, which is the hospital. So, Cheyenne was on probation, not probation, like a temporary base, whatever, at work. She hadn't been hired on quite yet, but we really wanted to hire her onto the team because she's such an awesome worker, and she still is. But she was having a baby, so that kind of threw a wrench in the plan. But she came back. She accepted the full-time gig at the library, and the rest is history. Alright, October 29th. I won the library's Halloween costume contest. Are we surprised? Because I did zombie sake for that day, and that took an extremely long amount of time. Well, not extremely, but the bandage part took the longest amount of time. So I can't wait to, like, do the bandages, like, get better bandages and just do it on the gloves. It will hurt less. I still have, like, a couple, like, scars from, like, us trying to, like, cut off the bandages because they were too tight. November 25th, ate Thanksgiving dinner with Faja. This was only a big deal because I normally don't eat dinner with my folks at the table, so since Maja had to work that day, I decided to eat dinner at the table with him. Alright, December 26th, 2016? What am I saying? December 16th. Bonnie loved her Secret Santa gift. So, I'm in charge of the Secret Santa gifts at my job, and I got Bonnie for the second year, and she loved every single gift I got her. So, that made me very happy. December 1st. Finally became a proud owner of an official army bomb. And I tried to like draw the little BTS like symbol on there. It just looks like a tie. Okay. So Violet K-pop had army bombs in stock, and I thought about like not like getting it, like I thought about getting it later. But I'm like, nah, this is gonna be gone, because right now, like, they're doing the SoFi, like, lives right now in LA, and fans are gonna be, like, jumping on these, and they're gonna be gone by the time I come back to get them. So, I decided to buy one, and Madra wanted to, like, put in for half, and I'm like, nah, don't be putting in half for this nonsense. Give me some other nonsense that's a little more practical than an army bomb. So, you'll see it in a future Violet K-pop haul. Spoiler, I have one that I have done, but I have to just upload it. It'll be up tomorrow, so there's your preview. The army bomb's not going to be in it, it's going to be other stuff. But I'm going to have to make another Violet K-pop haul, because I bought more stuff from Violet K-pop, because they're an awesome store, and they're so close to me. Okay. February 22nd, we got hot running water back in the house. There you go. That was from the epic Texas freeze. So one of our pipes did burst, but I mean, at least we had water, so we always had plenty of water. And that was like from our faucet from outside. November 9th. Glenda's younger son called me to check on me. So, Glenda used to work with me. She was like my work mom. She's my second work mom. My first one was Helen, who trained me and stuff. So, it was nice to hear from her son. He's a cool dude. January 19th. Okay, yeah. I had 4 people for Anime Club, and they're still interested. Look at how hopeful I am. Like, look, I try to make the few little tiny lemons into some shot of lemonade. So, even if I just get, 2 people, 4 people show up, I'm like, hey, at least someone showed up. That's better than no one, right? Alright, February 17th. Power came back on, and we have running water outside. So, that is also from the freeze. I do not want to relive that again. I am nervous about this year for, that happening again. I really hope it doesn't. I'm glad that makes you happy too, that lifts you up. I trying to be positive and not, constantly be negative. So December 5th, made it to church for Reverend Narcisse's last sermon. So he's one of the ministers at the current church that I go to. So today was the first time I got to hear the pastor-elect's sermon. He probably preached the last Sunday, but I didn't go. I think I was still not feeling well, and then I don't know. I should, because I was just reading about things. That's a coincidence. November 4th, we had a nice time at Kelly's for Fosh's birthday. We always go to Kelly's for his birthday. I mean, lately that's what we've been doing. That is his favorite place to go, so he can get that big old giant chicken fried steak or that Kelly burger. Those things are huge. I don't understand why these things are so big. Okay, January 11th. We're almost at the end. Sorted most of COVID Checky. I already talked about this. You can see the video. It's already up from Chaotic Harmony. They had a COVID Checky project, so it's in the Declutter series. Go watch it if you haven't done so already. January 2nd, and I don't mean today. A year from now. From before. Sethkins, Kaden, Ryoko, and Anika loved their presents. Anika cried over a little Jin plush with a little heart. Because we love hearts. So if you follow my Facebook, which I know both of you do, I did my little Miko mail post thing, and they all got their presents, and I sent Anika, Ryoko's niece, the BTS plushie. I sent her a Gen 1. I think I mentioned it in, which one was it? Oh, the Subcase Shop haul video. I mentioned that I bought a Jim plushie, and then I put a picture of the plushie. I bought him and then 2 more for myself, and I sent that to her. So, because I was like, oh, who's her bias? I will get that for her, and sent it to her. And she, Ryoko Rosama, was like, she cried, and I'm just like, that makes me so happy. Okay. February 19th, I got to catch up with Waffle-chan for 2 hours plus. So there's one for you, Waffle. You're in here. I always enjoy our chats, our phone calls. We need to do them more often. But yeah, you were in my jar, of course, because you are a good, positive person in my life. October 15th. Rest in peace, Squeakers. It sounds like it's something like sad, but it's... So we had a mouse, and he was super bold, and apparently he liked to pop out in the living room and run around in circles in the middle of the living room while Dad was there, and he would just watch, and he was just like, this must be a young mouse. He must not know to be scared. And eventually, like, I saw him, like, but he just did not know the rules, because at first, like, my parents saw them, but I've never seen him, and the first time that I saw him, he was on my bed. The disrespect. The pure disrespect that mouse had. I named him Squeakers, though. I thought that was a cute name. But I did not appreciate him being in my bed, and that was the first time I saw him, and I couldn't trust being in my bed because there was a mouse. But anyway, obviously, caught the mouse. Mouse is gone. Rest in peace, Squeakers. June 3rd, made it safely to Olathe, Kansas with fam. So, this was around the time of the family reunion. Fun times. Always fun times with the family. I have a fun family, and I'm very blessed and happy about that. November 22nd, Corbin and November made a surprise library visit. These are 2 people that I used to work with, and they moved away to Washington, the state, and they surprised us with a little library visit, and it was just so good to see them. It's always nice to see people from the past come back. Like, the good people, not like the people who caused you problems. Okay, December 7th. Last anime club of the year went great, and everyone enjoyed White Elephant gift exchange. So, Vanessa joined... Vanessa suggested this White Elephant idea for our club, and I was like, yeah, that'd be a fun idea for our last meeting of the year, because we only met once, because I figured, well, everyone wants to, be with their family and loved ones and whatnot. They don't want to, like, come to a club or whatever. And yes, Squeakers was too brave. I didn't appreciate that. Anyway, so we did a White Elephant gift exchange, which I've never done, but we all liked our gifts, and it was really fun, and I'm still super grateful for my anime club. You guys are super awesome. Okay, November 28th. Filmed my first episode of Miko's Music Connection in 9 years. This is currently up on my channel. I focused on Stray Kids, so maybe this week I can film the technically 5th episode of Miko's Music Connection. Before I started filming the Stray Kids thing, I already knew who I was going to talk about next, so I'll just give y'all a hint. It's a K-pop girl group, so that's something. Okay, December 17th, I finally own Higher Music's compilation album. I had the hardest time getting this album. I ordered it on eBay. First I looked on my Amazon wishlist and they jacked up the price. And then I found it on eBay for a decent amount, along with MC Indie's first release. And they canceled because I didn't have it in stock. So I found it again on Amazon for a reasonable price and I got it in the mail. So I look forward to re-listening to the Higher Music compilation thing. Also, I found out last night that Jay Park is no longer, he stepped down from being CEO of Higher Music and AOMG. So that's interesting, because first it was Simon Dominique, and now it's Jay Park. Also, I haven't watched the new video yet, but I will. Thank you, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to, continuing. I, wrote down, half the year already of, which artists I want to hit. I've already binged them. I might just need to, watch music, no, I think I've watched all of these. No, wait, there's, 2 artists I hadn't watched music videos of. But I binged all their music, and I just have to, talk about them. Alright, December 22nd. I think I got 7 left. Alright. Maja and I joined Cirque du Soleil and dinner. This was my Christmas present to Maja. We went to Cirque du Soleil, Allegra, and it was amazing, and she enjoyed it. It was her first Cirque du Soleil in person. I've seen Zumanity, the Cirque du Soleil Zumanity in Vegas. That was my first Cirque du Soleil. And I want to take her to more Cirque du Soleils in the future. Interestingly enough, I think a few days after we went, they had to cancel a couple shows because of COVID, and then they just had to cancel the whole thing because the performers got COVID. So I'm like, that sucks for everybody else. I know how that feels. I'm still salty about not seeing Lizzo at the rodeo. So, what's up, Tanya? TPZ. My reaction to okay. I look forward to your reaction. I will watch the video first, and then I will watch your video next. I don't think that's about next episode. Okay, is that a hint? Is that a guess of what you think that I will be reviewing for Miko's Music Connection, Dario? Is twice? I'm not gonna tell you. You'll find out. January 10th. Put up most of my clothes and tossed a jacket. So, I'm trying to remember what... Oh! I think I remember... I'm trying to think of what specific jacket it was, but I think it was I had this jacket that had faux leather on it, and it had checker whatever and stuff. I had to toss it because it started to peel really badly, and yeah. Right now, at first I thought that I would have to I had something on my bed. I had a bra on my bed, and I was like, oh, no one will see that. But then when I set up my camera, I was like, oh crap, they're gonna see it because it's on my bed. And I try to avoid the clothes pile. I need to put up clothes today. I needed to put up clothes 2 weeks ago. I'm really bad about that. Alright, December 26th. I got 5 left. Finished editing Miko's Music Connection. So that was a big deal. That took me a bit of time, but it was worth it. I'm pleased with how it came out. So I'm looking forward to doing this next one. It's gonna be different. And I was just thinking about it a lot this morning. I'm like, I don't have any biases though. But Twice is a very good guess, and Twice is one group that I did do a deep dive binge thing on. Okay, October 6th. Kathy and Christina tested negative for COVID. So, that was when 3 of our coworkers had a quarantine and we all had to get tested. So, they were good. 4 more! January 30th. Played music guessing game with fam on Zoom. So, my Aunt Linda has been doing these, like, monthly, monthly, I don't know, twice a month we do a Zoom, or once a month we do a Zoom, and every now and then we'll do, like, a game night thing. So they did this music guessing game thing, and I don't really stay on the Zoom for very long, and sometimes I don't really play the games for very long, but I played that one, and that was pretty fun. And one day I want to do, like, a Jeopardy thingy with them, but I have to, like, make the board, which takes a bit of time, because I've had to do it for my anime club. I've done it twice, and the first one, it got corrupted on a flash drive, so I had to start all over, which sucked, and that really discouraged me. But it was totally worth it when I picked it back up with fresh new eyes and fresh new mind and less frustration for our anniversary. So there you go. October 30th, got to experience OniCon with Angeline. So I hadn't been to a con since year before last, 2020, before everything shut down, and that was KatsuCon. I think I put a vlog up about it. Yeah, I did put a vlog about it, but that was my last convention, and then I went to OniCon for, like, they decided to do 2 days instead of 3 days, and I only went for, like, part of the day, because I still felt kind of weird about it. Like, I missed she was in the same boat. It's like, we missed conventions, but we were still kind of nervous because of COVID. Alright, second to last one, October 14th. Won 2 prizes at United Way kickoff. So my job, this, I think, was started by my aunt. She teams up with United Way, and they give back to different groups in the community and stuff, and you can donate money, and we do this every year, and we play different games and stuff, and you can win prizes. So I won 2 prizes. So I have this bullet journal and some stickers that go with it, which I haven't figured out how to do a bullet journal yet, but I'm going to look that up. I keep putting off to look up how to do a bullet journal. And the other one was a $10 gift card to McDonald's, which I've already used because I go to McDonald's every week, like every Friday. That's my ritual. And the very last posted is from October 11th. This is a good one to end on too. I have an amazing supportive coworker friends. I wish that they were on, but maybe they'll see it, but I really love you guys. And you know what? I have amazing, supportive friends and family, and I'm just super thankful, grateful. I couldn't ask for anyone better in my life. So that's it. We made it through all the Post-its. The jar is now empty. So I get to start all over again with 2022, and hopefully I'll actually decorate the jar, because I have the stuff from Hobby Lobby to decorate the stuff, but I hadn't done anything, obviously, so maybe that's what I'll do after I upload a YouTube video. So, people of Patreon, you'll see said video sometime soonish today. And everybody else on Patreon, you'll see the video tomorrow. And I will work on what is scheduled for, I think it's Wednesday or Thursday. It's one of them days. So that'll be another video thing. Patrons know what it is. Discord schedule will be up tonight. Because I have a thing tomorrow. Will warn you that in the future I will be taking a break. Oh, Instagram's about to time out. So, goodbye, people of Instagram. I'll just say goodbye now because there's only 13 seconds left. But, anyway, YouTubers, YouTube peoples, so that's the plan. I'm going to be taking a live stream break sometime in March. That might change. I don't know. It depends on what happens in life. Because I'm trying to, move forward into a more positive space. Happier space. Because wearing thin and, yeah. Anyway. I'm looking forward to putting up more content, and I'm going to be working on some of that content today, obviously, and probably tomorrow and the rest of the week, because I have some time off for my birthday, and I also got to plan some stuff for my birthday, too. Anyway, thank you for joining my very first stream of the new year, 2022. Happy New Year, everybody. I love all of you, and thank you for being part of my memories, because I know the two of you, Waffle-chan and BM5, you have been a major part of my year. Have good luck at work. I'll talk to you later, and love you too. But I love all of you. That's it. So, new start, new year, new start, whatever you want to call it. I'm not gonna do this whole new year, new you. That's not my thing. I'm more of a, what is it? I think I had it in my head. New year, better me. That's how I'm gonna phrase it, because I don't want to, be a different person. I just want to be a better person. I want to be a better version of myself, and I feel like every year I have became a better person, or a better version of myself. Oh, now I'm starting to get a little misty-eyed. For the past probably 3 or 4 years now, and now I guess this would be 4 or 5 years, I have kind of rolled over my New Year's resolution to continue to be kinder to myself, nicer to myself, maybe nicer to other people, but more so myself, because I do treat other people better than I do myself, and to take more risk, and I really need to push forward more on taking more risk, because you can't move on with your life without taking risk. Especially when it, pertains to, work and relationships, whether it's starting over, cutting off people who are toxic, keeping people who lift you up and support you and give you positive energy and vibes and love. So, yeah. Let me go be productive. Let my computer cool off. I need to desperately get food. Like I said, I hadn't eaten anything today. And it sucks even more because I can only eat mush food and noodles. I can't have pizza. I did have pizza. So, anyway, thanks for joining my live stream. I love all of you. Thank you for always supporting me, just in general. Not just talking about patrons or subscribers, just in general. Thank you for supporting me. 2021 was a hard year. And I'm glad I did this idea of these post-its. Oh my god, what is going on here with my eyes? 2021 was a hard year for me. 2020 was a hard year as well, for different reasons. So I'm glad I made this idea of putting positivity in a jar and looking back on it, because it's making me really grateful. Oh my god. Ugh, emotions. So I'm gonna add 2 post-it notes to it today for for yesterday and today. Oh my goodness, I'm crying. Gosh, gross. Anyway, let me go. Thank you, and peace. see you guys when I see you guys. And, yeah, I'm gonna change the title of this and put a thumbnail on it later. Don't you worry. And, for those who missed the live stream, I love you guys too. Bye.